Hello Stampers, I'm Dina Lanzendorf at Inkin' with Dink and welcome to my video. This week in my videos I am going to be featuring the Simply Citrus card kit. I don't really feature card kits very much, but I really like this card kit and I've had a lot of fun playing with it. So I thought I would share it with you guys this week and show you some fun things to do with it so that you can decide if it's something that you need in your collection or not. So the Simply Citrus card kit is on page 7 of the annual catalog, and it is an all-inclusive card kit in that everything you need is included in this kit, including a stamp set, a little mini Stampin' Spot, different types of adhesive, there's card bases, envelopes, everything you need. It's $32 and you get enough supplies to make 15 cards, so it's really a good deal. So let me show you a little bit more about this kit. So this kit comes in a just a cardboard box kind of thing. It's a decorative box. It's really sturdy, really nice. And everything in your kit is inside of it. Everything is packaged together, including their directions for putting the cards together. So like I said, it's 5 different designs and there are full color photos of all 5 cards, as well as some very basic directions as far as stamp on this, adhere this with dimensionals, adhere this with glue dots, things like this. So it really does tell you what you need to do to make the cards exactly, but it gives you some leeway if you just want to play. Okay, so like I said, you do get a stamp set with it with some fun images, some great sentiments. Okay, you get envelopes, and I love the envelopes in these kits because they are decorative on the inside, so they coordinate, they're really pretty. You get all of your die cuts to make the cards, and then you get the pre-printed card bases. Okay, so the backgrounds are already pre-printed on them, which makes them super easy to work with and make cards. You also get a couple different kinds of adhesives. In this kit, you get dimensionals and a ton of glue dots. You even get a block, okay? So if you are totally a beginner and don't even have that, or let's say you want to take the kit and go on vacation or whatever, everything you have is in here. It even has a Stampin' Spot, some twine, there's some embellishments in it, just everything you need to create your cards, okay? So the first thing I did with my kit is I went through and I created the cards as the kit showed. Okay, so they really are some gorgeous cards. They've got these very pretty like vellum embellishments, which are really nice on it. It's got pre-printed die cuts for it. Plus, you can go and stamp around some of the printed images on the background pieces, which makes it very fun to do too. But really cute cards. They're bright, they're cheery. I really like them. Okay, so what I wanted to do today is I wanted to make a card using the card kit, but I'm going to do another catalog case because it is Tuesday. So the catalog example that I am casing today is this one right here. Okay, so it's a card, it has a square, it has a circle, and then it has your little sentiment on it. Okay, now this one is a 3x3 note card size, but I am actually going to use one of the card bases from the kit as my background. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a fun card. So I am going to take one of the card bases, fold it in half, use my bone folder to make sure it's nice and crisp. Okay, I'm going to use one of the die cuts from the kit for my next layer, but I want to show you how fun it is to actually do some stamping on. So for instance, on this die cut, we have the lemon and then the leaves, so I am going to use the lemon and the leaves stamps to stamp on here. And the way these coordinate is really cool. So I'm just going to use a Night of Navy stamp pad, which is the same color as the spot that is in your kit. And I'm going to ink up my stamps And I am just going to stamp over the top of the images on my die cut. Okay, now they're not meant to cover completely and perfectly. They are meant to be offset a little bit, but I also have a little hard time stamping with my camera in the way. So I'm going to ink up my lemon also, and I'm going to stamp him a few times over the lemon images on here, and it just really makes the images pop on these die cuts when you stamp over the top of them. I think they are so cool looking. So that is going to be my next layer right there, and in fact, let's go ahead and put that on. Gonna put it about right there. Okay, now the next layer on my layout that I'm going to copy is a circle. So I just went ahead and punched out a 2 1/4 inch circle out of our vellum cardstock. Okay, and I know I'm going to put it right there, but I'm going to put my adhesive. I'm going to use some Tombow liquid glue. I'm just going to put it right down here because I know that my sentiment is going to go down here, so I don't have to worry about the adhesive showing through. Okay, now I am going to use, this is one of the die cuts from the kit, and I'm actually going to hang it off the card a little bit right like that. But I'm also going to stamp a greeting. Now, I wanted to lay on top of this my greeting, and there weren't any greetings in the kit that were small enough, so I'm just using a hello that I have from a different stamp set. I'm again going to stamp it in my Night of Navy, and I'm going to punch it out using my classic label punch. So I'm just going to center this in right like this and punch that out. Okay, now he is ready to go on, and what I want to do, so I'm going to put him on like this. We're going to center him up and down here, and then he is going to go on my card front like this, but I want him laying because I'm going to cut off this side of it, and I want it to be flat. So I'm going to do it like that, so that when I turn it over and trim it, it's going to trim both layers so that the edge of my hello is hanging off like that. Okay, and there we go. There is, oh, you know what? Let's add a bow. I'm going to use my bow maker and my twine that's in my kit. And I'm going to actually make a double bow. So let me show you. You may see double bows on cards. Let me show you how I do a double bow. So I'm going to cut the length that I need for one, and then I'm just going to go ahead and cut a second length right along with it. Then I've got both of them together. I'm going to go ahead and put them on my bow maker, tie my bow like normal. Just I have a hold of 2 strands instead of 1, and then I've got it just like that for my double bow. I'm going to adhere him on with some glue dots. So let's do this. Let's use a couple of glue dots. So let's do one there, and then let's do one on the other side so that we've got a little extra to hold it down. Let's do our double bow just like that. So there you go. There is an extra card I made using my card kit that I had. What is the name? Here we go. The Simply Citrus card kit. So like I said, you can kind of use the card kits, make them up like they say, or play with them a little bit, have some fun. This is what I like to do when I get my paper pumpkin kit every month. I like to go through and make one card just like the kit says to do. And then from there, I just kind of let my creativity flow and make all kinds of other things. So this is today's card. I'm doing a catalog case. I will be using this kit for my live tomorrow and also for my video on Thursday, just playing with it, just seeing what other kinds of fun things I can come up with to make with it. But I hope you will join me for my other days, and then when you're ready to add this all-inclusive kit to your order, go ahead and go to dinalstamps.stampinup.net. Be sure and use my July host code when you do, and if your order is at least $30, you will get the card kits to make these 3 cards. You will actually receive 2 of all 3 of these cards. One of each of the cards will be completed fully for you to use as a sample, and the other one will just be the unstamped pieces of the card, the consumables, for you to use whatever stamp sets and inks that you happen to have to create your own cards. So again, these are the cards that you get in your kit for this month when your order reaches at least $30 and you use my July host code. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you later.